ears and all of your naughty parts. It's JoJo.
Good morning.
How are you?
I haven't been here in a minute.
I know. You look great today. What are you doing? Do you have a court date or something? What's going on?
No.
You look great.
I do?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're like extra vibrant or something.
Oh, well, we had a lot of pool time this weekend.
Okay. You got some sun. I see. Okay. Yeah.
So I feel good. Got that D in me,
Hell yeah. And you got some sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. So that was helpful.
Yeah.
But that's,
Besides that? Yeah. Yeah.
Same mess, different day,
Friday was a half day, so you stayed home.
Yeah. It's like a really long drive for just
I made a point.
Short amount of time.
I made a point I was defending you live on air Friday. I said, you'd have to be a moron to drive 40 minutes each way to be here for like 1 or 2 hours.
Oh, it's an hour for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not, why?
I was talking about myself.
Oh.
I was being sarcastic.
You were the moron.
Yeah. Because I do it every day.
Yeah.
I drive here to be here for 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's fun, though. I like it.
Yeah.
I like driving here from Valrico.
Yeah, I think if that was like my regular, then that would be fine. But like after driving, any Hooters, yeah. So I worked from home, and I was able to multitask and get caught up on a few things. So,
did you get some good barbecue or anything over the weekend?
I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Some burgers and dogs.
Oh, okay. All right. Classic.
Yeah.
All right.
The usual. The baked beans, the mac and cheese. Oh, my dad made ribs.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
No, I left I got you food and I forgot it.
Oh.
I'll bring it tomorrow.
Sure. He forgot it.
No, I had to make my homemade mac and cheese yesterday.
Well, what the fudge?
I know. I'll bring it tomorrow. Okay. I promise I got it in a little container for you because my wife had a potluck at her job.
Oh.
And she just tasked me with making 2 pounds of my homemade mac and cheese. So I was like, well, I'm keeping a little bit to the side. So I got you a little container and me a little container, put it in the fridge.
Always so thoughtful.
I know. And she's
you.
like sending me like messages all night last night of all of the reviews on my mac and cheese. It's the best. Like, I told her, I said, you don't have to tell me.
I already know.
I know how good my mac and cheese is, woman. It's got so much damn cheese. And,
that's...
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how it is.
Yeah.
You know the secret. I'll give away my secret to my mac and cheese. Velveeta. Now, I'm not saying just Velveeta.
Correct.
But, I use extra sharp cheddar, like a pound of it.
Okay.
But I also use a big block of Velveeta.
Okay.
I use a whole stick of butter. A pint of heavy cream goes in my mac and cheese, baby. My roux is just butter, heavy cream, and all the cheese, mama. And the noodle matters too, right?
Yeah. What kind of noodle do you use? Like a cavatappi?
Boom.
Yeah,
always.
I knew it.
Yep. I knew you would know it.
There's just something about it.
When I say cavatappi, people are like, I don't know what that is. I'm like, you stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it
just holds it.
It catches all
does.
the cheese. Oh, yeah. You're right, girl. People using normal-ass macaroni noodles. Get that crap out of here. Get your crap mac and cheese ass out of here. You know what I mean?
I'm with you.
Get your powder-ass cheese. Nobody want your powder.
How was your show Friday?
Friday and Saturday were amazing, by the way. And if you're on hold, I will grab you in a second. Friday, Zephyr Hills.
Yes.
Cheers 54.
That was the one I saw.
Cool spot. Hung out, did karaoke afterwards.
Love it.
It's like in the middle of Zephyr Hills. Like Waze took me from Valrico to this place in Zephyr Hills, all back roads that day.
I love that.
Do you?
Yeah. I like learning new ways.
It was kind of cool. I haven't driven through like the Noda Sassa in years.
Yeah.
And it's built up. There's like really nice subdivisions. And
I love driving through new towns, but I like the back roads instead of like the main ones because obviously,
That's what it did. It took me like all through like back roads, the Noda Sassa to 301, all the way up to whatever.
Love.
But no, that show was fun. Shout out to Cheers 54 and Kimmy and Jackie behind the bar and everybody else. Phil and I'm gonna forget names, but just a really cool time and a lot of Bone Fam came out.
Good,
which was great.
Love that.
Yep. And then Saturday night was crazy too. Lakeland. I was at Brewlands.
I like it there.
Oh my God, they have 5 of them now. I think locally they got a brand new one in Clearwater, but it's a really cool pool hall.
Okay.
And I talked to the owners afterwards, and we were talking old school pool because I used to shoot pool back in the day. You know, used to play leagues and everything. We had so many mutual friends from like the 80s and 90s that we knew.
Oh, that's fun.
I felt like I'd known these folks for a long time, but it was sold out. And then Bone Fam were still showing up, so they're
the best.
They had to get more chairs, more tables. Some people were standing in the back of the room. I couldn't even set up my video camera because I like to record all my shows.
Yeah.
No room. There was no room for a camera. It was so many people in there. So shout out to all of Polk County, always representing, always coming out for me.
Well, that was a good weekend.
But just great Bone Fam. I mean, just a line of people afterwards just to hang out. And it was so cool. So I left with my heart very full in Lakeland. And it was very, very nice. So shout out to everybody that came out there. Just unbelievable. And then, it was, I went yesterday over to Dignitary.
Oh, yes. I did not make it out there this weekend. I felt terrible, but I saw a lot of people did.
Oh, my God. I went there yesterday, and Chef Sandy had her.
She's amazing.
Yeah, she had her Bolte Bayou set up, the truck outside.
And will that be there, like, I could go by today, like on the way home if I wanted to, or like this week or something?
I'm not. I'll
message her.
I don't think she's going to be there today, but I'm not sure. I think the discussion is to try to be there maybe on the weekends moving forward, something like that.
Okay.
But don't quote me. I don't know. I told her she needs to stay there. Don't ever leave. But I showed up and I got her Bayou balls or their Bayou balls. Basically what it is, it's shrimp and grits in a fritter that's served over this etouffee sausage, crawfish kind of curry, kind of tandoori kind of fusion thing. Just a flavor bomb. And then good. I had to get I had to bring home for my wife and I to share.
Yeah.
Ian Beckles' oxtails.
Oh.
His smoked oxtails on top of her cheese grits. I know, dude. I know.
So good.
I know. I just sat on the couch last night watching all the sports and just eating naughty food.
Good for you.
It was such a good time. Yeah. So shout out to them. I ran into Dizzy and his crew.
Yeah, I saw that they were there. John Senning was there over the weekend.
I missed Senning. I just barely missed Dr. Barbecue. Ray Lampy was there about an hour before me yesterday.
Oh, good.
But a lot of people came out to support not only Dignitary, but the food truck and everything.
Love it.
With Chef Sandy. But just good times, man. It was a great weekend. Fantastic. Thank you to everybody that came out and saw me do stand-up. Good times. Good times. God, there's so much I want to talk about from today's My Account show.
Okay. I missed some of it. I was on the phone, so I
You were working?
Somewhat.
Yeah. Well, good for you. I want to talk about this, and I'm glad Mike brought it up because I've talked about this with some people over the last month or so, and I've also wondered why it hasn't been getting more news coverage. And I know I heard Galvin being a little skeptical about it, and can't blame him, you know what I mean? But I'm talking about this Booga spear, this UFO that they found in the jungle after they saw it flying around for really weeks.
I don't believe any of that stuff either.
In Colombia. It's hard to believe it.
I'm with Galvin.
Your brain wants to not believe it because there have been so many hoaxes over the years. But
there's just so much you can do with computers and AI and all this stuff these days.
Sure.
It's so hard to believe anything.
But now, this,
which sucks because then it's going to be the world explodes and then you're going to believe it. But I don't know in the meantime how you're supposed to get proof and believe that it's actual legit proof.
It's just kind of hard to suspend
I don't even know what this thing that you're talking about is. I just still don't believe it.
Well, I'm
going to Google it.
It's on many news sources.
Is TMZ reporting it? Because they're like the ultimate news source.
Well, I got it right here. It's on Fox News. It's on the Jerusalem Post. It's on people.com. It's on The Hill.
It's on People?
Yep. It's on Daily Mail. Trying to see. There's a lot of different sources that are, credible news sources that are covering this thing. But basically, let
me see here.
It's been the video's been ran through AI filters that say it's not a hoax video. It's not done through AI, and it's not something that, like a drone. It's hard to say. Like Galvin was saying how you know it's not a drone.
Right.
But I don't think you could put a drone inside of a ball because a drone needs its propellers, you know what I mean, in order to fly around, right?
Okay. That makes sense.
So you can't just have a flying ball. It doesn't make, to me, I'm not like, some sort of propulsionist or scientist or whoever makes drones, but it just doesn't seem like that's
okay. How
probable.
far down on Daily Mail do I have to scroll before I see this story?
Well, just search Boogosphere because they named it after the city in Colombia that it was found in and also spotted flying around in. But apparently this sphere, it's not the first time they've seen these things that look exactly like this thing. It's been seen for decades over many, many continents that look exactly like this thing. It's about the size of a basketball, and it just hovers over cities and stuff. And this one, I guess, fell to the earth, and they picked it up. And these scientists in Colombia and now in Mexico have been doing all these tests on it, X-raying it and all this stuff, and they can't figure it out. They said the metal's not made of this planet and everything. It's really crazy. And Mike brought it up this morning, and pretty much the whole room kind of felt like they shot him down. They're like, come on, bro. You know what I mean? But I'm not saying we're supposed to freak out and everybody just quit your jobs because the world's going to end. But I think it's interesting enough to get more coverage. And I want to open up phone lines, too. I want to know if anybody else has seen anything in the sky. And I'm not talking about Starlink. I see people posting, oh, my God, UFOs. Starlink looks kind of crazy if you ever see it up there when they launch it. It's like a line of, like, dots in the sky. Have you ever seen that?
Yep.
First time I saw that. Or SpaceX, when it launches, it looks like a giant jellyfish in the sky. I remember first time I saw that, I was driving my son to school like 10 years ago when they launched the first one.
So did they open this up? And
They can't. They can't open it up because
they can't open it.
They can't find any welding marks or any way to open it up. They would have to destroy it in order to open it up. And
so destroy it and see
they
what's
don't
on
want
the
to do
inside.
that. What if it explodes? What's making this thing fly? Maybe
I don't know. Open it up and find out.
What if there's some tiny little nuclear reactor that's made of,
That's a chance you got to be willing to take.
Dog. That's how you create black holes. That's how, Marvel movies are made. You open up some ball that you're not supposed to open up, and then bam, now the Avengers have to come and save the world. Because that's one of Thanos' balls.
And then what happens when there's chocolate inside? And
you're going to eat that chocolate?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Nah.
It's nothing. It's just a chocolate. No. It's a chocolate ball.
Chocolate don't make things fly.
Maybe it does.
I don't know.
Because there's like a little, piece of technology in there that somebody created and,
Here's the thing, too. It has this ancient writing on it. This script.
Okay. But I mean, anybody could chisel that.
Can they?
Yes.
Well, they ran it. Nobody knows what this language is. They ran it through AI, and apparently it's this old-ass language from
I'm sure it's like some 5-year-old that was like, just put like a squiggle line there and like a couple of dots.
Dog. You are hating.
Yeah.
You don't believe, man.
I don't.
I don't know.
I don't.
So you don't believe there's any other life besides on Earth?
On Earth?
Yes. You think that there's no...
On Earth, I think that there's...
You don't believe in UFOs?
I mean, listen, do I think that there's got to be more out there besides just us?
Yeah, there's a trillion other stars.
Yeah, correct.
Right. So
okay.
you don't... We send stuff to other planets.
And we think that they're smarter than us?
I would say, yeah. If they got balls that fly around like that and yeah. I mean, we have drones on Mars.
I mean, this guy doesn't even look real. It looks like his big old head is put on a small body.
Well, he's a Colombian. That's how they look.
No, it does not look like a real picture.
You don't think that guy's
altered.
real?
No, it looks altered.
That guy?
Yeah.
That's a handsome dude.
No, it looks like it's photoshopped. Terribly.
No way, bro.
His arms aren't even, they're like smaller. His chest is too, it's weird.
People say that about me.
David Velez, El Porto.
That's a real name.
Yeah.
I used to know a David Velez.
I'm sure.
They x-rayed this thing. It has balls inside the ball. It's loaded with balls.
Let's crack it open. Get a mallet. Let's do it.
I don't want to crack it open. You're trying to end the world, JoJo.
I'm not trying to end the world.
You're a bad scientist.
I'm trying to just alleviate the constant wondering. Like, let's just put everybody at ease here.
It won't put us at ease if this thing blows up.
A bunch of gumballs are going to just fall out.
Oh, my God. They x-rayed it. It does look like little ball bearing type of little things inside of it.
Yeah, somebody was just like playing marbles or something.
Oh, my good Lord, Jesus, Lord. Lord, baby, Lord. Phone lines are open, 800-771-1025. Johnny B. Tampa on all social media. Joanne Petrella on all social media. We have 2 more segments. I'm going to dig a little bit deeper. We'll take your phone calls when we come back. This is the Mike Calta After Show.
It's the Mike Calta After Show on 102.5 The Bone. It's the Mike Calta Show. Featured cut of the day. Sponsored by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. The Mike Calta Show. Download the free Bone app. 102.5 The Bone.
When you've been in a crash and your mind's racing.
When you've fallen in a store and are blaming yourself.
When you've been hurt at work and you don't know what to do. Or if you've been the victim of a medical mistake, we've got you. We've got what it takes to prove a case that the insurance companies can't ignore. With decades of experience and a track record of winning for our clients. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Preparing to sell your home can be costly and time-consuming. You can skip the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home stress-free with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Hey, it's JP. You can say goodbye to the stress that comes along with showings, open houses, and costly home repairs. My friends at Mark Spain Real Estate will sell your home fast and for maximum value. With over 12,500 five-star reviews, trust the top real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home for top dollar. Just go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
When it comes to your electric bill, the cost can fluctuate due to weather, energy usage, and daily habits. Sometimes they're soft and cute. And sometimes they're
Hard and burly.
But with budget billing from Tampa Electric, we'll even out your payments so you pay a more consistent amount each month. Then when your bill comes to visit, it's predictable and friendly. Hey! Sign up for budget billing online at tampaelectric.com/budget billing and see what your monthly payment could be.
2 classic albums. 1 night of hits. Styx presents The Grand Illusion. Kevin Cronin Band presents REO Speedwagon's High Infidelity. Saturday, May 31st, Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater. Brotherhood of Rock Tour. Plus Don Felder, formerly of the Eagles. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. 2 classic albums in their entirety. Styx, The Grand Illusion, REO Speedwagons, High Infidelity. Don't miss the event of the summer.
Memorial Day savings all month long at Crown Hyundai.
Get financing as low as 0%. Buy with 0 down or make no payments for a year on over 700 new Terra-free Hyundais. Drive a new 2025 Hyundai Elantra SE for only $99 a month. All backed by Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, including a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Crown Hyundai, the better way to buy and service.
Visit CrownHyundai.com.
With approved credit, 24-month lease, 10K miles a year, $59.95 due at signing plus dealer fee and electronic filing fee.
When you get hurt, you don't want to end up on the injured list. You want to get back in the game, stronger than ever. At Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, we fight for you, making sure big insurance doesn't throw you a curveball. With over $25 billion recovered, we're the home run hitters you need.
This is gone.
Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Morgan & Morgan is responsible for this ad. John Morgan is licensed in Florida and Tennessee. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
At Bernetti PA, if you've been injured in an accident, we make it quick, easy, and convenient to hire us. You can rest assured that somebody is on your side. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
Chloe loves softball. Cancer tried to stop her twice. Now she's a force on and off the field. We believe in Chloe's dream because we share it. Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. All we do, all for kids.
Hi, welcome to the IKEA summer sale.
Hi, yeah. My family and I want our backyard to be a summer oasis.
Don't sweat it. Our summer deals are here to help. Save up to 50% off on select items. Plus, IKEA loyalty members can save an extra 10%.
Sign me up. You just saved my summer.
Visit us in store from 5/27 to 6/30 or at IKEA-USA.com/summer sale for more details. Offer valid 5/27 to 6/30/25. U.S. only while supplies last. Selection may vary. See store and IKEA-USA.com/summer sale for complete terms. Restrictions apply.
If you need to hire, it seems like the whole process can be exhausting. You search resumes, wait for the right candidates to apply, set up initial interviews. It's a lot of time and work. Well, what if you could meet with qualified candidates for your job the very next day? Now you can with Zip Intro from ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Zip Intro is super easy to use. You simply pick a time, and it does all the work of finding and scheduling qualified candidates for you. Then you can choose who you want to talk to and meet with great people on back-to-back video calls as soon as the next day. Best of all, you save time and energy.
Try Zip Intro for free right now at this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Zip Intro. Post jobs today, talk to qualified candidates tomorrow. Once again, go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
It's Jeff Jr. from Trajan Wealth, and I've got something important to talk to you about, your 401k. If you have changed jobs, there are two very important considerations. You don't want to leave your 401k behind, and you don't want to roll it over into your new company plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. 401ks will often have limited investments or age-based options. Since companies have to make choices to suit all employees, they may not be suited to you, which could cost you fees and money. When you roll over your 401k into an IRA, you not only keep your money growing tax deferred, but you also gain access to a world of investment options specifically designed for you. Trajan Wealth and our fiduciary advisors have helped thousands, and we can do the same for you. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
SunToyota.com. I'm meteorologist Jim Weber in the Sky Tower Weather Center. Partly cloudy skies for today. It's another hot one. Daytime high of 93 degrees with some scattered, mainly inland storms for today. Rain chance here in Tampa right around 30%, but even higher as you move to the east of I-75. Then tonight, mainly clear skies, humid night. Low temperature down to 78.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to the Mike Calta After Show.
Welcome back to Mike Calta After Show, 10:25 in the morning. It's a Tuesday. May is almost gone. It's almost gone. I'm Johnny B. Across from me is JoJo.
Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, last week for, I think, the majority of the schools and stuff.
Yeah.
I think some finished last week, but this week is the end. It's so crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of, I don't know, indifferent when it comes to school being in or out. I haven't had a child in school in several years, but it's kind of nice. You don't have to worry about the school buses getting in your way on the way in.
Yeah, I mean, there's still so much traffic, but it definitely lessens a little bit, which is nice. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting old, so I feel like, this year sure did fly by.
It really is.
I felt like it went so fast. I mean, yes, in the past, I think it goes by quickly. But like this year, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it was just summer. And
yeah,
I was like trying to navigate like my kid being, because she was in like preschool and stuff. So she could go year round. They had it through the summer, which was really nice. And then when she was done in pre-K and going into kindergarten, then yeah, to start summer camp. So she was here a lot with me last summer, and I feel like it was just, here. Now
and you got to enjoy her.
All the summer camps and all the everything and just getting ready for that again.
Don't miss a minute of it, JoJo, because before you know it, she's going to be gone.
I know. I can't wait.
Up. There used to be this Kenny Chesney song called Don't Blink.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, oh, he's so right, dude. Like, it is kind of sad.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It's
to
wild.
Be free.
I see all these kids that like are graduating, but
yeah,
I was there when they were born. All my friends' kids.
Oh my God!
I'm just like, ew.
I know.
How are you 18 years old already? How has it been 20 years already? How are you graduating college already? Like, this is insane.
It is weird. Was that?
I don't feel like I'm old enough to be that old.
Right.
I feel like I'm still 25.
Do you see your friends on Facebook that are your age and go, they look old? But I don't look old. I feel like
I do look old.
I feel like my friends look old. like that I went to high school with.
Like they look like they could be parents. They should be parents.
Or grandparents even. Yeah.
I feel like I don't look like I should have a child. Also don't feel like I should have a child. Some days I'm like, she's really like, you still here?
How did I do that?
Oof.
Yeah. I'm not
I'm
legal.
responsible for somebody still?
It's weird.
I'm not babysitting?
And now my son, he's 25 and we went to Ocean Prime Saturday afternoon and it was a few of us and to have my son just go, I'll order for the table, and like he's like this big grown man with a great job. And he's like, he's ordering drinks and appetizers and everything. And the staff's coming over and shaking his hand like, oh, it's so good to see you, Zane. Like, God, it's Zane Bell, everybody. He's in the room. Hey, who's the midget with the bald head? That's my dad. He's like, oh, gross. They didn't say that, but, no, they love me there, too.
Of course. What's not to love?
True. But it's just,
It's just a wild.
My grown ass son. He's all responsible.
It's so funny. I was talking about it this morning with Monica, and just like that turning point of like my friend, when I was at the wedding a couple weeks ago, one of my best friend's sons was there, and he's about to be 22. And so like, I'd never really have been out where he could like legally drink, and we were, so we're going out, we're doing, and it was just, it was so weird to me. But like in the best way possible. But I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I was just at your first birthday.
Yeah.
And now here we are cutting a rug and having some beverages. And, you know, it's it's a weird how that all of a sudden it just shifts.
Yeah. One of my best buddies, like we've been friends before him and his wife had kids or anything, back in the 90s. And then the other day, his grown child is, sliding into my DMs, asking me questions about like podcasting equipment and like what he needs to stream and stuff. Yeah. And I'm like, why does this child want a podcast? I go, oh wait, he's a grown man now. And then he messages me. He's like, hey, is it 21 and up at your show tonight? Because he's like 18 or 19.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, unfortunately. And he's like, I really want to bring some friends out. And I'm like, this is blowing my mind. This child he's not a child anymore.
I know.
Yeah, it is wild.
Crazy.
I looked this up, I wanted to say, like how you feel like you're turning old. 17 things turning 20 years old in 2025.
Oof. Okay.
From BuzzFeed.
Oh, boy.
You want to feel old?
Yeah.
And this is considered, 20 years is considered vintage.
Okay, which is so weird because also I feel like 20 years ago was like 1980.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like to me,
not.
I know.
You ever seen, I'll see these memes popping, and it's like, you realize the time from 1985 to right now in 1985 was the same time from World War II. Or it's some weird thing, and you go, Jesus.
You're gross.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what are some things that will make me feel old right now? Older.
The first ever YouTube video was 20 years ago.
That's it?
Yeah.
I also feel like that's been around for longer, but yeah, okay. Oh, 2005.
That's what I'm saying. 20 years, it's like...
That's all we've had. I mean, I guess, because I don't have a cell phone.
Seems like it was yesterday, right? 2005?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was before the iPhone. The movie Sky High was 20 years ago. Remember that one? Little superheroes?
Don't even know that movie.
Okay.
So I'm old in that sense.
The Guitar Hero video game 20 years ago.
Okay.
Already. I remember going to Best Buy and trying it out. And I was like,
are there still even Best Buys anymore?
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
That's weird,
good.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's see something. Oh, Four Loko came out 20 years ago.
See, I feel like that's been out longer. I have tried that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This list stinks. Xbox 360 was 20 years ago. Now, I still have one. Okay. Actually, I just threw it in the garbage the other day.
Should you have recycled it or something?
I know. That's what I was thinking. It's probably worth money.
Or donated it or hung on to it and just...
I don't know how many times I got the red rings of death on that son of a bitch.
You know what? I don't know that I've played any other video game except for Nintendo.
Oh, my God. Really?
Yeah, like maybe Sega. I think we had Sega. But I've never played PlayStation. I don't think I've ever played Xbox. I had all of them. I couldn't tell you the controllers and what they do and what they mean.
Had them all, dude.
Yeah, I was never a big video gamer.
Yeah. Etsy came out 20 years ago.
Ooh, that I'm familiar with.
There you go. I knew you could relate.
Been a member since.
Yeah? You ever sold on Etsy?
No.
Yeah.
I'm not that creative. I mean, I am creative and crafty, but like to me it just... I just never did.
I created a dirty coloring book and sold it on Etsy for a while.
Ooh, that was smart.
During the pandemic, I was coming up with all these little side hustles, and I would drop off after I made a few $100. And I was like,
why? Get it back in.
It's too much. The movie Twilight, the original.
Oh, that's what it's 20 years.
20 years ago.
Okay.
Actually, the book was 20 years ago. But I mean,
I did read them.
All the Twilights?
I did.
Are you Team Edward?
I'm Team Nothing. I just enjoyed them then,
If you had to bang a vampire or a werewolf, you have a preference? Yeah.
I would probably want to bang a vampire so I could live forever.
Werewolves don't have those properties?
I don't think so, do they? I thought they could die.
Did you watch True Blood?
No.
I watched all of it.
I didn't watch that, and I didn't watch The Walking Dead.
True Blood was like vampires, but very gay. And but then they just started throwing in all this other supernatural stuff. You know?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Before you know it, there was fairies.
Like the
and
most
werewolves.
sci-fi supernatural. Like I watch, what's that one with the kids?
Stranger Things?
Yes.
Good Lord. I'd hurry and get that out before we got tagged. We got on a watch list.
Yeah. Sorry.
I like watching them videos with the kids.
The one with the youngsters.
You know that thing.
That's like been, and I was really hesitant to even watch that, but that was okay.
All right, I got another list. Things turning 25 years old this year.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
USB flash drive, 25 years.
That's it?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's, God.
Here's one I don't believe, the Segway. You know that stupid standing up vehicle?
Really? That seems newer.
The mall cop thing? 25 years it's been around.
Oh, God, I would have said like 10 years that's been around.
I don't know. Mall Cop's an old-ass movie, so wow. But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like 25 years. That's 70% of your life.
Yeah. More than.
Holy crap. Let's see. Hollister, the company, has only been around 25 years.
Because they were a spinoff of Abercrombie, right?
I think so. I know there have always been skinny people clothes. I can't wear them.
Yeah, me either.
I
was sent in the back to fold clothes and put them on hangers.
I used to do a joke on stage years ago when I was way fatter that I was going to like open up a clothing store for hip people and call it the Big and Tallister. Stupid ass. Podcasting started 25 years ago.
Really?
Yeah. I want to say Corolla was probably the first one to really get it going. But I've been podcasting, since probably 2006 was when I first started. So I was an early on podcast guy.
Yeah.
The song "Oops, I Did It Again."
Oops, I did it again.
Which is a great segue
into our
last
By the way,
segment.
Her over the weekend.
Yeah, let's talk about that when we come back. I wanted to save this for last.
This is not going to end well for her.
Not just her. There's some other ones that are on the edge.
Oofa.
It's not looking good.
No.
Let's talk about crazy celebrities and before we wrap up the show.
Sure.
Don't forget, download the Bone app. If you don't have it, your next chance to win $1,000 is coming up at noon during JP. And, of course, 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock on the station right here. So have your Bone app prepared to put in the keyword. I would love to see you guys win $1,000. We'll be right back. This is the Mike Calta After Show.
It's the Mike Calta After Show on 102.5 The Bone. Let's have some summer fun in the summer sun, Bone fam. It's the Neutral Summer of Music, presented by Neutral. Win tickets to some of the summer's biggest shows, like Thomas Rhett, Katy Perry, Jason Aldean, and more. Plus, score Neutral summer gear, including hats and coolers. Scan the QR code at participating Florida Circle K's, Miller's Ale House, or at the Blind Goat in Tampa to enter. Neutral. Keep it tasty. Visit theboneonline.com for more details.
Joining us on this episode are real Spectrum customers, Monique and Greg. We hear your family is a big fan of Spectrum.
Family of 4, we have about 18 devices last time I counted.
2 teams require a lot of speed. Everything they do is online.
There's gaming, there's streaming. Spectrum is perfect for us. I mean, it just seamlessly connects all our devices with lightning speed.
Sounds like Spectrum is really committed to keeping you connected.
It's amazing.
This Saturday, May 31st, join Shark Coast Tactical for Daniel Defense Day. There'll be great deals on everything Daniel Defense, the premier AR manufacturer in the country. Shark Coast has the most inventory, and their crew will be in the shop to answer all your questions. And for the event, Daniel Defense is collaborating on a special Shark Coast AR only available at Shark Coast Tactical. Daniel Defense ARs, suppressors, and SBRs are the best in the industry, and at Shark Coast, you get your tax stamp in about 3 days. Don't miss Daniel Defense Day at Shark Coast Tactical this Saturday, May 31st. Shark Coast Tactical is on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Look for them on social media and tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Hi, welcome to the IKEA summer sale.
Hi, yeah. My family and I want our backyard to be a summer oasis.
Don't sweat it. Our summer deals are here to help. Save up to 50% off on select items. Plus, IKEA loyalty members can save an extra 10%.
Sign me up. You just saved my summer.
Visit us in store from 5/27 to 6/30 or at IKEA-USA.com/summer sale for more details. Offer valid 5/27 to 6/30/25. U.S. only while supplies last. Selection may vary. See store and IKEA-USA.com/summer sale for complete terms. Restrictions apply.
Hi, I'm Patrick Thomas.
And I'm Heather Thomas from Bolt Electric, where we believe that the right way is the only way to do home electrical.
We believe the National Electrical Code is really the minimum standard, not the maximum standard.
We believe you deserve better electrical parts and better service.
We believe in ongoing training for our electricians.
Because there's no end to learning and improving.
Because at Bolt, we believe your safety is our core priority. Electrical problem? Call Bolt.
Online at boltelectric.com.
Ray's deals are here, and they're so good, even Raymond is buying. Drive a new Kia Sportage, just $479 per month. Or a new Kia Telluride, just $379 a month. Don't miss out. Claim your Ray's deal today. Sportage, $479 per month. Telluride, $379 a month. At Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 1-800-371-0942 for complete details.
If you've been hurt in an accident, call Britney PA. We make it easy. In fact, you can hire us by phone, over the internet, or we'll come to you. Call 1-800-BRINETTI. We're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
Memorial Day savings all month long at Crown Hyundai.
Get financing as low as 0%. Buy with zero down or make no payments for a year on over 700 new tariff-free Hyundais. Drive a new 2025 Hyundai Tucson SE for only $259 a month. All backed by owner assurance, America's best warranty, including a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Crown Hyundai, the better way to buy and service.
Visit crownhyundai.com.
With approved credit, 36-month lease, 10K miles a year, $39.99 due at signing plus dealer fee and electronic filing fee.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code YEAR to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code YEAR for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code YEAR for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Get the dirt out before school's out and call Zero Res. Right now, get 3 rooms of carpet clean for just $119. Mention my name, Galvin, to secure this deal today. Book online at ZeroResTampaBay.com. Zero Res. All they leave is clean.
It's the start of a new season of Ray's deals, and they're so good, even Raymond is buying. Drive a new Honda Pilot, just $479 a month, or a new Honda Accord, just $259 a month. Even Raymond is buying. It's the start of a new season of Ray's deals. Don't miss out. Claim your Ray's deal today at Crown Honda, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-509-4942 for complete details.
Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic.
Now, back to the Mike Calta After Show.
I'm in a war. I fight my history. It's hard to ignore the thing that used to be. Look at me now.
Welcome back to my Calta After Show, 10:42 in the morning. Happy Tuesday, everybody. That's right. I'm going to keep reminding you it's not Monday. Nice, long 3-day weekend. I always feel like I should be rested and rejuvenated, but I feel more exhausted today than I should. I don't know. Maybe I get back in the swing of things. JoJo is here. How are you? Did you feel rested, or did you?
No, I never feel rested.
I know.
Does anybody wake up going, oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm ready to take on the day.
I see it all the time.
Who?
People.
No.
They're lying, right?
Yeah.
They're lying.
Nobody sleeps that good till they just like wake up and they're ready to like take on the day.
I think this goes back to getting old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I really do feel like I wake up and I feel like somebody beat my ass while I was asleep sometimes. You ever wake up and you're like, why am I sore? I was laying down all night. Ow.
Yeah. My neck hurts. My back hurts.
Yeah. Why is this happening to me? My neck and my back.
Yes. All of them.
My thingy and my...
Thingy.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know how it is. Britney Spears.
Oofa.
Ah, man.
By the way.
Poor Britney. What?
This bitch says, I thought this was a plane you could smoke on.
Yeah. What year is this, Britney?
Oh, my God. By the way, it's been like 20 years since you could smoke on.
Way more.
Well.
Yeah. Look, we just said 20 years ago was YouTube.
I mean.
You think it's 20 years. It's probably been
just
40.
Put a cigarette in my mouth and lit it. I'm like.
You would think she'd be on a private plane.
She was.
She was on a private plane?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was like a commercial flight.
No, but they were like, she just was a mess from the moment that she got on. And
how old do you think she is?
She's like 43.
Yep, nailed it. I feel like she's older.
She looks like she's 53.
Yeah. I feel bad for Britney.
I know. And I was looking at, there was like a collage of her for something, I don't know if it was on TMZ or whatever. And I was looking, and I can remember dancing in my bedroom to that
Baby One More Time
album, just the whole entire out. Like I would just stand in there and I would sing and I would dance because I was like, look at her.
Yeah.
She's like the coolest. She's the prettiest, which is, sick and sad of itself, and then she just got like hotter, and the snake, and then
the latex suit,
and I, yes, I'm sad for her, but also I go, but I don't know what she thought. I mean, yes, her parents screwed her up and didn't. What
did Hollywood do to her?
100%. But then you go, but what did you think was going to happen? So where was this? Like this, she'd never had any support.
Yeah, I mean, look at like Justin Bieber.
Yes.
People are like, oh, don't feel sorry for him. He's just a rich douchebag. Man, he never had a real childhood. Like, he just got exploited from the time he was like 11 or 12 years old. And you see him now. I saw a video of him. He was he did like a guest, like a surprise pop in at a concert.
Yeah.
And he was so drunk. Yeah, he was so drunk he couldn't get up the stairs. So he's leaning over the stairs and singing.
Which, by the way, though, was the best he's looked in like weeks.
He's skinny, though.
Very
real skinny. And here's the sad part. He still sounded amazing. So I'm like, this guy's so drunk he can't walk upstairs and sounds better than most people sound ever.
Yeah.
But yeah, same thing.
I think that was at Kendrick Lamar and then SZA.
Yeah.
He came out. Because I was like, he's just showing up with SZA. I didn't realize she was. Anyway. Yeah. But yeah, so there's so many that have failed at the Hollywood life, and I can't help but think that it's because of their support system or lack thereof. Because you look at the Christina Aguilera's who started the same time, the Ryan Goslings, I'm trying to think like a lot of the Mickey Mouse clubbers too, Justin Timberlake, like all these young stars. I mean, then there's a lot of them, but then you look at the
was Selena Gomez Mickey Mouse Club?
She was Disney.
Oh, Disney
later on, but you look at like the Lindsay Lohans, the Amanda Bynes, who they just, to me, I don't think had the parental.
Well, even back in the day, Drew Barrymore was like addicted to drugs.
Because you look at her support system. She
like
just,
as a child. Yeah.
I think that's so hard. Some people can come out on the other side, because I know Lindsay Lohan has done much better for herself, but like there's just some that they go down the wrong path.
What about the JoJo with Sia's or whatever her name is? What's that?
Siwa? Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, she's a whack job.
Yeah.
She is a whack job. It's crazy. I saw an interview with her the other day, and it made me laugh so hard because
she tried so hard to advocate for the LGBTQ plus community, which is great. But when you go so hard,
you make it a
one
clown
way,
show.
Yeah. Like I feel like just be yourself.
I have gay friends that don't like what she's doing because it's like making kind of like, you want to be recognized and be treated fairly, but you don't want to be look like such an outcast that you're not a normal person at the same time. And she also tries
you're making a mockery of it.
Right. And she tries to act like she's some like she's some movement maker, like she's done all this stuff. Like the interview I saw that made me laugh, she was on a podcast and she said, I wouldn't sign my record deal until they recognized that I started a brand new genre called gay pop.
I think that's just pop.
That's what I thought.
You want to be like everybody else, then don't make it a separate thing.
Well, that's
just
the thing.
make the music.
Gay pop. I mean, pop is always been pretty LGBTQ friendly. Like I never saw anybody watching 98 Degrees or In Sync back in the 90s and go, this is the most masculine, no way gay people would ever like this.
You don't think Elton John did gay pop before you did gay pop?
Thank you.
You don't think
the Bee Gees
did gay pop before you did gay? You didn't invent anything.
Michael Jackson. I mean, look, pop has always been very gay friendly.
Yes, it's everybody. It's popular.
Thank you. I've never seen a gay person go, I don't like pop.
She wanted to go so hard after being on, what was she, Toddlers and Tiaras or whatever that was.
She was abused.
Well, listen, whatever. To each their own. What was it Toddlers and Tiara? Whatever that show was.
Dance Moms, whatever the crap was. Yeah.
So she did all of that. And I think she was trying to go so against that she was just into her lesbian era for like she went so hard, so fast and tried to take such a hard right.
Right.
And then she was like, oh, maybe I'm not just a complete lesbian. Maybe I just like whoever. And so then on this last season of Big Brother, decided that, she was back into men. And then that was a whole thing because now you're on national television pushing another agenda. So she's just very confusing all the way around.
I think it's attention for a lot of people.
Yes.
So whatever they can do to say, wait, look at me. I'm you know what I mean? Sometimes the limelight's not big enough and they're like, wait a minute. Now I'd like the rapper Lorde or whatever it is. She came out last week and said that she can't be gendered because some days she's a guy and some days she's a girl.
Oh.
Well, thanks for further confusing the world. What are you talking about?
Also, nobody cares. Just live.
Just sing.
Just live.
Yeah, I don't care what you like. I don't care. Yeah.
Because there's been a few people who have married women or what's her Demi Lovato.
Yeah.
And she was a little bit much, but she wasn't JoJo Siwa.
No.
But she was much.
Yeah.
And then she was like, no, I like the people. So this guy, I love him and I'm going to marry him. And apparently got married over the weekend. But
there's nothing wrong with being proud of what you are and who you are. And if you want to,
just and that's for anybody. I don't care who you are, what you do,
I don't care.
who you just do you.
I don't care. I don't think most people care, honestly.
Until you put it in people's faces and then make them feel away. And then, of course, they're going to have something to say. Then you're going to get mad because they have something to say because you put it out there for them to see.
Yeah, I just think Britney's way of getting attention is accidental. So, 43 years old, she violated federal aviation regulations before putting her cigarette out at the request of the flight attendants on the charter plane. Sources previously confirmed to People magazine. Authorities issued a warning about her conduct at the airport following the flight. After the incident, public charter operator said that Spears was aboard and had no comment. So before she ever got on the plane, I guess she was acting erratic and crazy.
Well, and she said that they had it out for her because she issued a statement which was wild and all over the place. I don't know if you have that up in front of you. She was basically just trying to say that they had it out for her before the plane even took off or whatever.
She's speaking like a drunk caveman is what she sounds like. And I think Galvin called her a caveman earlier today too. But yeah, this is a quote from Britney Spears. Some planes I've been on, you can't smoke mostly, but this one was different because the drink holders were on outside of seat.
What does that even mean?
She wrote in a post last week, confession, it was my first time drinking vodka. I don't believe that. Do you believe that?
No.
She says, I swear I felt so smart. I was like, wow, what the heck is in there? Green. It's just fermented grain. I felt so clear and smart. All the girls I've ever talked to that drink a lot of vodka, first wife,
Oh my God,
shout
everything
out.
is so clear and smart.
She's very clear, very smart. She says, and then I said, I want a cigarette so bad. So she continued, my friend put it in my mouth and lit it up for me. So I was like, oh, so this is a plane where you can smoke? Yikes. Poor thing.
God.
Yeah.
I thought officials greeted me as support, and I was like, wow, I feel special. I've never been to an international airport.
Yes, you have. You were on a world tour many times, Britney.
Am I famous or something?
Am I famous or something?
The flight attendant called officials because I smoked a cigarette and embarrassed me, which, geez, I thought was kind of much. But she didn't like me for the moment I got on the plane.
Yeah.
Nobody on the plane for the first 20 minutes. And she wouldn't let me get out of my seat. And I wanted to stand up. She acted so weird about making sure I sat down. And it was weird. I don't know if she realized, like, that's a thing that they have you sit down on the plane.
Do you know the worst part of this whole thing for me?
But then she goes, I didn't like the way she put the seatbelt on me and invaded my space. Oh, well, you guys, like my flower choker, Be Tiny is coming soon. And that's something we have added. It's honestly adorable. I mean, holy smokes.
Yeah, the part of this story that upsets me the most is it's killing 25 years of boners for me thinking that Britney Spears smokes cigarettes. Ugh. That's a big turnoff for me when a hot girl's smoking a cigarette. Any girl, really, smoking a cigarette.
I mean, when is the last time she washed her hair or her face? Because the makeup looks like it's been on there since 2002.
She's just dancing with knives. She's in a bad
place. It's just so
place.
sad for her. I wish she had more people that loved her.
I don't know. At what point do we stop feeling sad and it's just go, you know what?
We'll let nature
just
take
some
its
crazy
course.
bitch smoking on a plane. Oh. I know I'm not going to smoke.
This is wild. I can't even like her post because I feel like I'm condoning this behavior.
I take that back. I will be smoking some stuff at the house later on my big green egg, baby.
Get it?
I'm doing smoked meatballs. You want me to bring you some tomorrow?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
And mac and cheese.
I have your mac and cheese also.
Thank you.
JP is up next with Monica and Dizzy. Hoping everybody's having a great Tuesday. Back to the real world. The weekend is over. Your chance to win the next Bone Bonus coming up at noon, 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock. We'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye-bye.
It's the Mike Calta After Show on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic.
The average cost of mesothelioma treatments can exceed $400,000, and families often face losing their homes and life savings just to pay the bill. If you or a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, you may be entitled to significant compensation to help the cost involved with the treatment. Mesothelioma is caused by exposure to asbestos, and companies knew the risk, but you shouldn't have to bear the costs alone. The law firm of Flint Cooper has helped victims and their families secure financial support they're entitled to. Call Flint Cooper now because time is running out for you to file a claim. Call 800-606-8169 for a free consultation. If you've been diagnosed with mesothelioma and don't have legal representation, call Flint Cooper now at 800-606-8169. That's 800-606-8169. Call now. 800-606-8169. 606-8169.
Metallica's No Repeat M72 Tour invades Raymond James Stadium June 6th and 8th. 2 shows, no repeats. Catch Metallica with Limp Bizkit and Ice Nine Kills on Friday night, and then Sunday night with Pantera and Suicidal Tendencies. Metallica, no repeat weekend. Win tickets at theboneonline.com.
When it really matters, choose Farrah and Farrah. Here for you, here for good. Tampa.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
John Setting here for Hawkins Service Co. From repairs and maintenance to upgrades, Hawkins is the go-to solution for all your HVAC and pool repair needs. Summer is upon us, and if you want peace of mind as the temperatures rise, buy a new system from Hawkins Service Co. and receive a free 1-year maintenance plan. Get ahead of the upcoming price increases. Offers ends May 31st. Schedule your consultation today and give them a call. 813-445-8209 or online at hawkinsserviceco.com. Hawkins, one call handles it all.
At Advent Health, we know the heart. We've mapped it, modeled it, repaired it, and rehabbed it. We've screened it, strengthened it, and saved it. We know your heart. And we know there's an unstoppable human spirit at the center of it. Learn more about whole person care and find nationally recognized heart care specialists at floridaheartexperts.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Preparing to sell your home can be costly and time-consuming. You can skip the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home stress-free with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Hey, it's JP. You can say goodbye to the stress that comes along with showings, open houses, and costly home repairs. My friends at Mark Spain Real Estate will sell your home fast and for maximum value. With over 12,500 five-star reviews, trust the top real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home for top dollar. Just go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley, owner of Stingray Chevrolet, where we have completely eliminated the dealer fee. This will automatically save you up to $1,500. You have a choice because at Stingray there is no dealer fee. So when we say relax and enjoy the difference, that difference can save you a lot.
Progressive knows if you have to choose between everyday life and your boat, boat wins.
What are you going to do? Take the boat out for a spin or go mail something? Boat wins! Are we cleaning the patio or taking the boat out fishing? Boat wins! Are we skipping that eye exam to go sailing? Boat wins!
Rescheduling eye exams can be a nightmare.
All right, fine. Eye exam, then boat.
Yeah! With Progressive, you can bundle your boat with your home or auto and save with a discount and spend more time enjoying those savings on your boat. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states and situations.
During National Military Appreciation Month, we at University of Maryland Global Campus say thank you to the service members, veterans, and families who dedicate their lives to our country. We are deeply grateful. For over 75 years, UMGC has proudly served the military community, from installations overseas to the communities you call home. Wherever you serve, we stand with you. Learn more at umgc.edu/thanks. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go. Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this.
Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
JP 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. 800-771-1025 is the phone number. We'll have another chance for you to win with the Bone bonus, $1,000. Coming up at 12 o'clock. Happy Tuesday to everyone. Good morning, Monifa, and good morning, Dizzy. How's everybody doing today? Everybody good?
Yeah. Doesn't feel like a Monday. I mean, Tuesday. See?
I know. I'm with you. I'm with you, my man. What's going on? How was everybody's 3-day weekend? Or 2-day? Did everybody have a 3-day weekend?
Yeah.
Yes.
What'd you guys do? Anything fun?
Stuff.
Did you get felt up, Monica?
There was no feeling up. Also, I was
you already.
I was in recovery mode, and there was no alcohol all weekend. I pretty much just went to the pool and back, and my friend's pool and back, and did a lot of stuff around the house. So that's
why were you out from your tooth still?
Yeah, we're supposed to be 7 to 10 days. Sunday was 7 days. This is my first Diet Coke in 10 days. I'm following the rules.
With this whole thing. Enough.
What do you mean? It has to heal.